Hey, what is going on, beautiful people? So I'm gonna keep this one kind of short because today is gun show day, and which is fun, but it's already crowded and it'll be hot. So I'm trying to get in early, so I'm gonna try to do that now. But anyway, I digress. Today's topic: heat. And when I mean heat, not like your Tabasco heat. No, I'm talking about high temperature heat. Okay, we just had a report that two different individuals died in the Grand Canyon. Neither one fell. And the Grand Canyon's up northern latitudes. It's not, hot like it is in Texas, but it is hot. And one died of heat exhaustion or heat stroke, and the other one of dehydration, which probably caused heat exhaustion and heat stroke. It is no joke. The military looks at any temperature over 90 degrees, what they refer to as a code black, which basically means lots of water, lots of hydration, lots of electrolytes. You can die very quickly in a bad situation. Now, what's even more surprising is Big Bend State Park, which is at the tail end of Texas on the border with Mexico, runs along the Rio Grande. Beautiful, beautiful. You're by a river. It has these high walls, because think about it, the Rio Grande's kind of like that same mountain range as the Sierra Nevadas. It looks like the Grand Canyon almost, like it's vertical cliffs. And guess what? They're finding people dead there too. They're not getting murdered. They're not, the Sicarios don't give a shit. They're doing their own thing. No, they're dying from dehydration and falls and some snake bites, but mainly dehydration and heat. So the weather during the summer, if you're doing activities, will kill your ass. Not only that, but in an emergency, you lose power and you're in that same heat. Guess what? That'll kill your ass too. So as we go into hurricane season, as we go into the summer where the power outages go on and all that fun stuff, and not to mention all the hacking and all sorts of shit, and people just breaking stuff by accident, be prepared to deal with heat. That includes having water. That includes trying to keep cool. If you lose power, maybe have a jacker or a generator that can at least run a fan to blow air over you to allow you to perspire. Also, make sure you take electrolytes. Don't do what I did, which is what put me in the hospital 2 years ago, and you drink a shit ton of water and you don't get sugar, salts, caffeine in you at the same time, and then you get sick because you've basically diluted your blood to the point where your electrolytes are no longer functional. So the rule of thumb from my safety guy and from other sources is for every 3 bottles of water, have 1 bottle of Gatorade or have 1 pack of electrolytes like Gatorade or whatever that you put into a bottle. So it should be a 3-to-1 ratio, 2-to-1. Now remember, Gatorade has salt. Gatorade and electrolyte drinks have salts, they have sugar, and they have some of them have caffeine. So if you have high blood pressure or heart condition, you got to factor that in. You may have to do like 4 waters to 1 electrolyte. But don't just drink. Now, if you're not sold on the electrolyte thing, make sure you eat. One of the other things we're seeing when guys fall out at work, we had one fall out, he didn't eat. He ate breakfast at 5 a.m. when it was nice and cool, had some coffee. He was drinking water. He was taking his time outs inside the air conditioning, but he didn't eat. So he wasn't adding the nutrients and the electrolytes and the salts that he needed to work in the hot. And he wound up getting a little bit of a heat exhaustion. They did catch it, the guys keep an eye on each other at work, and one was like, you look kind of fucked up. And so they pulled him into the trailer, and then he started getting nauseous. They're like, all right, we're going to they had a medic in that operating area. So the medic came out. They wound up giving him electrolyte and like 500 milligrams of whatever Advil shit to kind of get rid of the headache, because he got a headache too. And, off he went. They gave him 2 days off, which was his off time anyway, and they gave him light duty for a bit. Not a big deal. But yeah, folks, the heat, the temperature can kill you. Now, the 2 most fatal parks in America, Grand Canyon and Big Bend. But the other parks are not far behind. We find people, and it's not bears. I mean, bears do kill people, but it's usually not bears. Snake bites, snakes don't really want to be with people. They bite people because we freak them out. Rare mountain lion grabs someone. It's all been heat, hydration, and exhaustion, and a handful of falls from people going up hills and trees and falling out and killing themselves. But it's mainly the heat, the temperature, and the dehydration will get you. So folks, and even if it's very cold, remember you still need to hydrate because you're sweating inside your winter clothes, and you can equally dehydrate and get sick that way. So folks, remember, hydration with a balance of food and electrolytes, not just water. That's how you keep yourself healthy in the hot and the hot temperature. Ooh, I can't even talk this morning. The high temperatures and the hot weather. Yeah, that sounded better. You guys be good, be safe out there. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.